Do you know,
D? What?
How to make this lighter?
What lighter?
The screen here? I don't know. I guess I don't. I can't tell. So we're just going to pull this off to the side. This is going to be funny. I'll turn on a light. That might help a little. There we go. Oh, would you look at that? Now I got some weird lights going on. But, all right, we are officially going live. So to some of you guys who are going to see this, who are joining us later, I do want to kind of give a quick little shout out. I think you guys might notice this looks a little bit different than some of the, I guess, every other time that I've gone live. I did travel for the holidays as a teacher. We got to get off a little bit early, and I got to come up, spend some time with my family. So I'm actually going live from my mom's little office room. So welcome to my mom's house, everybody. So the lighting is a little bit weird. The camera is going to be a little bit different. And sadly, I can't show you guys my screen, but I didn't want to take that away from still going live, kind of talking, keeping the chat open. I actually have easier access to the chat. Thank you, Quiz. Appreciate that. I did want to still give you guys access to all those things and just talk through a few, I guess, a few of the promotions. There's one that really sticks out to me as something that we should probably avoid. But then we'll talk about all the other bets that Sam did. So, yeah, so I'm just going to hang out for another minute or two. See, I guess just, I don't want to start really getting into it before people really join. You know, I want to give them another minute or two to join in on the fun. So let me know in the chat, how are you guys doing? How are you guys feeling about the holidays coming up? Is anybody excited for bowl season or the I guess this is something I've been wondering. Does anybody actually watch the Christmas NBA games? I have one buddy who loves the NBA, and he's the only guy that I know that actually watches those games. He's actually also the reason I'll be betting on UTSA in one of our bets today. Hey, Burke, what's up, man? Miss you too. I hope you're having a happy holidays. Thanks for joining the stream, brother. What are you doing? What are you guys doing for not an NBA? Yeah. So I don't think I'm semi-convinced, man. Nobody actually watches those games. Like, I like sports. I like betting on them. I'll bet on the NBA all day long. I love watching, I loved watching Steph go off the other day and break the record. I like Steph, but I've never watched a Christmas NBA game. So little bit of a different thing. I wanted to see if anybody actually did it. But all right, we're gonna go ahead, hop in. I want to talk about some of the promotions. And again, I'm going a little bit earlier today. So if anybody is watching this later, hopefully by going a little bit earlier, hopefully you guys who are watching this after it goes live, you'll still be able to see all the picks we made, see some of the explanations for it. Yeah, man, Burke, I actually might be coming back down to Chicago for Christmas or for New Year's. So if you're in town, man, we got to hit up the town. Last time you were just out, you managed to make it out like somehow later than I did. I thought I was out late and I went home at like 1:30 and you were just like, we're just getting started. So I gotta get prepped for that Chicago lifestyle. Well, heck yeah, I'll definitely hit you up next time I'm in Chicago. All right, so we're gonna pop over. So I wish I could share my screen with you guys, but I don't have all of the programs downloaded right now. So I'm just gonna go through, kind of talk about some of the different bets, the major promotions. And if you guys are following on Sam's Twitter, y'all will see the same bets. But I'm just kind of cruise through. You guys can look at my beautiful face as I talk about basically the bets that we have for today. So right off the bat, we're just going to talk about the odds boost, the gift that we have on DraftKings. You guys, the lighting just changed a ton. That's wacky. So the gift is super profitable for us. Sam likes to go $25 on this just because it's a little bit hard to calculate. But I went for the full 50. This is totally up to your discernation. It's profitable. Either way you look at it, it's been profitable for us. So 25 to 50, however confident you are in this bet, feel free to go within that range. It is valuable enough, and it has hit often enough for it to be a $50 wager, but it's harder to calculate and really get a hold of. So that's why Sam's been more conservative with the 25. So that is our main bet over on DraftKings. One thing I do want to shout out to you guys, make sure you're keeping up on, is if you've been doing that promotion where it's the you do the same game parlays for the NBA. I went through and I just did like 15 one night because there was a big slate and I really wanted to knock them all out. So I've actually completed those. So I probably won't be doing any on live stream. Maybe I'll pop in every now and again and we can do one as a group just to make sure everybody's getting them done, making sure we're getting that $150 free bet. But just a reminder for what that is, you're putting $10 on the same game parlay. There's no minimum odds, so you can basically throw it down on something that's probable to hit, so you're not losing money. And then if you do that 20 times before the time is up, and I think we only have 3 more days, if I remember correctly, to get all those in, make sure you guys are up to date on that. Make sure you're getting those bets in. All right, so DraftKings, we got a pretty light slate. We got the gift, and we have the that NBA same game promotion, that same game parlay promotion. Let me double check, make sure if you guys got your free bet, make sure you guys got that. That if you haven't already, that actually goes through Christmas. I wonder, are they doing this every day or are they just doing this once? Yeah, that's just they just did it the one time. It expires on the 26th, so make sure you guys have that. And then make sure you guys are betting on all the bowl games. If you bet on all the bowl games, you get a $22 free bet for every 5 college bowl games. So that's something consistent we've been doing. I've got money on, let's see, who do I have? We did a bowl game pick 'em, and I just followed all of my picks there. So I think, and then I just moved it down to -200 to give myself a little bit more leeway there. I've actually been doing pretty well, so I'm a happy camper. I think for today I have Kent State, and then who's later today? Who plays later? Just off the top of my head. Dang it. It's not coming to me. San Diego State? Oh, yeah. Okay. I've got money on UTSA. So we'll talk about that here too. Holy bright. My face is super bright when I have that white one up. I'm going to minimize that screen so that it's a little bit more even. But anyway, yeah. So I've got money on Kent State, and then I've got the UTSA Roadrunners, and I've got Army because how do you not support the Army, right? That is not me shaming anybody who bet on Missouri. But UTSA, my buddy works down there. He just got a job this last year. His girlfriend is the golf coach. This is my sister. Kendra, say hi.
Hi.
So, yeah, that's why I bet on UTSA. So, let's see. So, DraftKings, super sweet, simple. We don't have anything on BetMGM today. At least I didn't see it. If you guys happen to see that first basket score or that first touchdown score for anything, I know that they moved those games back, so I didn't know if there was anything for those NFL games tonight. I didn't see anything. All right, FanDuel. We have a couple of good picks. First off, we have Charles Barkley as Santa, which is one of the creepiest things I've ever thought of. Like that man's funny, but I don't want him sliding down my Christmas or my my chimney and climbing up all and down my Christmas tree. Just love the guy, but I don't want I don't want Chuck in my house unless I invite. But so anyway, he's dressed up like Santa, and he has some same game parlays, if I remember it correctly, that are risk free. So feel free to go throw some risk-free same-game parlays together. Reminder, these are very profitable on FanDuel because they just give you your insurance back if they don't hit. I think this one's a little bit different because it doesn't have to be you hit all but one to get your money back. You just have to hit any of them, or you just have to miss any. If it doesn't pay out, you get your money back. But if it does hit, you obviously get your money. So same-game parlay. Look at Chuck. And that's one must bet. It's a fantastic opportunity. Next, we have Cooper Kupp, just talking about the boosts that are profitable. This PMI super boost, it's Cooper Kupp to score 1 touchdown versus the Rams or versus the Seahawks. He plays for the Rams. what did I pick for the Charles Barkley one? I actually haven't made one yet. So if you guys want to, feel free to put together a FanDuel kind of like a same game parlay. For this, we try to look for some on OddsJam to talk about like what is a profitable bet and try to sneak that one in there and start from there. But when I was looking through earlier, unless some of the lines changed, there wasn't anything that was super plus EV on OddsJam to start any of these. So at that point, you just kind of throw one together, whatever you like. You know, this is when our degenerate comes out because anything is insured, anything is it's all insured, so it's profitable. Technically, this is when we should be shooting for, because it's fully insured. This is when we should be shooting for longer odds, especially because, let me double check here. I don't want to be giving false info. But because it doesn't have to be missed, we can go ahead and it's not like that other one. Yeah, okay. So it's not like the other promotions we've been doing, the other FanDuel promotions where if you miss one leg, that's when you get your money back. This one, you get it if you miss it all. So we could put something that's super long odds, like plus 2,000, plus 3,000, whatever. That would technically be the most profitable. It's unlikely to happen, but it is those long shots. Now, personally, I'm probably going to shoot for something around plus 500 because there is a plus 400 minimum odds. And then the final note, this does have to be placed on either the Pacers Heat game or the Suns Lakers for today. I'm going Suns Lakers. That game I might actually watch tonight. So going to go work out, see if we can pop that on later tonight. And yeah, so if you guys want to put together any major picks, anything you want to for the Suns Lakers or the Pacers Heat game, then we can make that together as a stream. So that's what I'm going to be doing. We'll do that. We'll wrap that up at the end. So again, bets so far we have on DraftKings. We really just have, make sure you have your free bet getting in, make sure you're completing your NBA, same game parlays, and then we just have that gift, that goal in the first 10 minutes. Then we have the PMI Super Boost. Cooper Cup is profitable. That's a full $50 bet. And then we have the 3x2 is a profitable bet. That is in the Lakers Suns bet. So that's the 2 or more 3-pointers made in the first 3 minutes. That's worth a $25 bet. So those are only boosts that we're going to be betting on, unless Sam goes through and calculates any more, finds them to be profitable. That's what we have for the first kind of 2 promotions. And then finally, we're going over to Caesars, and this is what I wanted to talk about. So 2 things. There are 2 really good promotions on here that we're going to be taking advantage of, or really 1 good promotion, 1 bad promotion. The 1 good promotion is this the 50% profit boost on bowl games. Put this on anything. This is great. We also have the Frisco Bowl, where you bet $50, and if your team, whatever team you want, wins by 10 or more points, then you get a $50 free bet. So this one, you're just betting money line, UTSA versus San Diego State, and then running from there. I'm going to be betting UTSA just because, like I said, it's I've got a friend down there, but technically for this one, because the spread is in the favor of San Diego, go ahead and if you guys are betting solely off of profit, which is what we should be doing, right? Then go ahead, put that on San Diego because they are the favorites. Okay. Okay, so those are the 2 that we do like. There is one that we don't like. Let me double check that it's still up. It was that okay, I don't see it still up here. So we don't have to worry about it. But be careful with Caesars. Basically, this is my entire thing. Yesterday, there was one there was a double up. It was deposit $25 and you get 50. That sounds super great, right? And it is. But it is not profitable. It is if you just want to go play casino games. But it is not profitable in the long run because they had such a high playthrough. It was like 25x slots. So 25 times your $50. So you end up having to go through, what is that? 25 times 50 is $1,250. Like you have to go through, is that right? Yeah, I think so. So you have to go through $1,250 just to get that $50, and that's without taking into account variance. So the return to player on some of the best of these slots is like 97%. And that's, that's the return to player on average. You're going to get a ton of variance in there with slots where you end up maybe losing a ton of money and a lot of money, and then you hit a jackpot and shoot back up. Both of those things are accounted in there. So the likelihood of you actually profiting off of a promotion like this is low, because that's just for slots. It was like 75x for the for blackjack. So hey, see you, Burke. So it's 75x for blackjack. So always double check, especially on Caesars, because they're changing the requirements and the playthroughs on those. So just double check, just pop onto the more info, and then you'll be good to go. All right. So I think that's everything that I wanted to talk about today. Those are all of our bets. With the 50% profit boost, anything is profitable. You guys will see that Sam bet on the over. I think he bet over, 54.5 for the game later today. And yeah, I threw it on San Diego State, or not San Diego State, on UTSA. Oh, we're rolling with MSU to cover. I love it. Yeah. So one thing that is really cool about this is you can bet for this 50% on the bowls. You can you're going basketball? All right. We just putting that down. Can we do that on is there a bet for that? Earn free bets when your team scores in the first half. Did I see that one? That's Thursday. That's Thursday. Quist, what are you talking about with the MSU to cover? Because I'm down, but let me know what you're talking about there. Okay, so one thing I started saying is that bowl game thing, you can bet on future bowl games. Yeah, Sid, I definitely got us later this week. But so you can bet, like if you wanted to today, you can go take this 50% boost and throw it on a bowl game. This looks like it ends on Christmas. So you could bet it on, I think, any bowl game. So I bet last night on tomorrow. You know what? Heck yeah, Quist. How much are we putting down? What percentage of our bankroll? Because I'll roll with you, man. I'm absolutely betting us to cover. So this is something that's important, guys. When we're talking about PromoGuy and all this stuff, we build our bankroll off of the promotions. So that's how we end up building the profit. That does not mean that as gamblers and sports fans, we don't go and throw some money on this thing or that other thing, right? We still, as Michigan State fans, yeah, we're going to use it for every promotion opportunity we get. But I'm also absolutely just going to go, bet on it. I might actually already have a bet on it. We're going $25. Heck yeah, I'll roll with you on that. All right, where are we at? How far down, man? There we go. Freaking screw Oakland, man. I don't think we almost lost to them. Did we lose to them last year? I don't know. They always mess with me a little bit too much. But yeah, I'm going $25 on MSU -10 today with Mr. Whizbang over here. So if you guys want to follow us on that, if you're a Spartan fan, join us, follow that bet. That one's just for fun. There's not a promotion there. We're just doing that because we're Spartan fans and we like watching our basketball team win. I think that's all of it. Keep an eye out for your free bets that should be popping in. And unless we have something else to say, I think I might be signing off here, guys. I gotta go start prepping for dinner, get my swole on, and then get back in time for that Michigan State game. I say I get my swole on like I do that often, man. This is the first time I've worked out in like a month. All right, sweet. I love it. I will see y'all later. I actually kind of like that we got this in a little bit earlier, so that hopefully if you're getting off work around, maybe you get home around 6. Michael, man, I don't know. The Firekeepers Monday deposit match, they quit doing it. It was super sad. I loved those deposit matches. I miss them. I miss them already. RIP Firekeepers, because they weren't really good for anything beyond those deposit matches. The app was a little bit weird and there wasn't a ton going on. So they always roped me in with those deposit matches. But now it's just kind of it's in my side little pocket of apps that I don't really use anymore. All right. Well, I will see y'all later. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you. Have a happy, merry, fantastic holidays, Christmas. Merry Chrysler. I'll probably see you guys again tomorrow. I'll pop in maybe around 5, maybe around 6. But yeah, peace.